Mo back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's a lesson to be learned in every single video. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a good day. But like the thumbnail says, $25 on that initial meet and greet. $25. Now, I've done videos on the very first date. You should have certain etiquette. You know, I've done videos on my worst date ever. And I've had dates where I spent money, I was successful. And I've had days when I spent no money, I wasn't successful. But the bottom line is this, right? When a woman has high interest in you, high interest, it should not be about the money. Bottom line. You know, it should be about you and her eating. Really shouldn't be about you and guys drinking. It should be about you and her communicating and getting to know one another. You know what I'm saying? My best dates, and I've said this before, my best dates, best ones, I spent the least amount of money. One date, we went to a matinee movie, and I don't recommend going to a matinee movie for your first meet and greet, but when we had conversation on the phone, it was high interest. She's giving me choosing signals, and I could just tell, matter of fact, she said, yo, I just want to spend time with you, oh. And I could tell she was being sincere. You feel what I'm saying? Another date, we went to the park for like 2 or 3 hours. Afterwards, we ended up dating for like about almost 8 months, almost to a year. Another person, we went to karaoke in Harlem. I had a Long Island iced tea. She had a soda. We dated. Check this out. This same young lady invited me to Barbados months later. But our initial meet and greet was 18 bucks. Fellas, when a woman is into you, it shouldn't be about you spending a whole bunch of money on food and drinks. It's not about you being cheap. It's about you minding your pockets and not wasting money. You gotta start small and go up. If you start big off the gate, you could be losing money, you could be wasting your time, and you know, don't do that. True story. Just wait, what time is it? It's around 7, 6 o'clock right now? Around 10 o'clock, my homeboy called me up while I was on the road. I'm talking to contractors, right? He called me up and said, yo, he met a girl online. They went out for 2 drinks. He spent maybe 19 bucks. Went back to her house for the second date. I hate to say it, he told me she had herpes. Full-blown herpes. I mean, she don't have an outburst or an outbreak right now, but she has herpes. Now, I hate to say this, I'm sorry the young lady has herpes, but what if you want to spend all this money on her, taking her out wine and dining, and she's talking about take me here, let's travel, and like, you got herpes. Like, I'm not knocking you, but nah. Could you imagine? I mean, I'm not judging her, I don't know her, but come on now. True story. A young lady hit me up on Instagram, out the blue, was like, oh, you know, you're a cool guy. I think you handsome, you got a nice body, you very handsome. I said, oh, thank you, blah, 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 blah. This is like 4 or 5 years ago, right? She goes, we should hang out. So I jokingly said, now listen, I see your pictures you be posted on Instagram. I know you got some simp dude or a guy tapping that on a regular. And I was straight talk because I can just tell how she moves on Instagram. That's how she is. She goes, well, yeah, I got a maintenance man. So why would you want me to take you out to dinner? Because she said she didn't want to hang out. She wanted me to take her out to dinner. I said, no, thank you. I passed. You must be kidding me. You must be shitting me. Nah. True story. One of my homeboys, right? I know somebody gonna get in here and say, you cheap. $25, you cheap. Whatever. My homeboy, shout out to you, Money G. I know you watch my videos. Shout out to you, homie. He said, yo, I take him to Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. At least I'm saying Panera Bread or Starbucks. Dunkin' Donuts. Don't laugh, ladies. Check this out. He's married. Him and his wife just bought a house and they just had their first child. But he took his first date to a Dunkin' Donuts. And mind you, he got money. So I say all that to say, it was more important for his now wife to get to know him. You know, ladies, we're not being cheap. But there are a lot of ladies out here who are trying to make these guys, they trying to make guys the fool dude, the attention dude, the validation dude. Hell nah. No. Ladies, fellas, check this out, right? This happened to me too, right? 1 month, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was just dating, right? I spent like close to $1,000 on dates. Maybe like 10 dates, right? I went on this 1 month, 10 different dates. Like every Friday, Saturday, I threw it in a Sunday, whatever. Like $1,000. Now I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. Had I just spent maybe $25, instead of spending $1,000, I could have spent $250. But because I had the money, I wasn't really thinking about it. I said, pause. And that's what I came up with this concept. Fellas, $25 for the first date. For the first meet and greet. Now, if this person is showing you high interest, I'm talking about like choosing signals, she called you, she texted you, you could tell like she likes you. There's no guessing game. Yeah, spend some money. Can't be cheap. I'm the first one to say you can't be cheap. But if you're not too sure, you're not getting. You might have to build her interest level. You have to build her attraction to you, and you have to. You know that feeling, fellas. I can't go into details. We have to build the attraction, build it all. Then yeah, $25 tops. That's all you're going to get. That's it. You're not being cheap. You making sure you have high interest. If a woman initially is so hell bent on you taking her out for something to eat, I mean, she's like, when we gonna go to eat? We gonna go to eat? Won't you feed me? You cheap, you this, you that. Fellas, run. Like Speedy Gonzalez. Like what's that character from what the hell is that? What's that character? He running real fast. Jesus Christ, I can't think about it. He just had a video out. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. Just be gone. Run. I am telling you, fellas, my best days I spent the least amount of money because it was all about the person getting to know me. I went to the park with one person. We dated for 8 months. I told you about the one with the matinee movie. We went out to a matinee. I spent $18-19. And I went to karaoke. I spent $18. And all these people I dated for more than 6 months. But it's funny. I also dated somebody where I spent like $70-80 the first date, but I knew she had high interest, But in a nutshell, mind your money, fellas. You should be focused on your purpose anyway. Even if you got it like that. Fellas, why are you going to waste your money? You know what I'm saying? Put that money into some stocks, some investments, your savings account, take yourself on a vacation. Man, listen. I said this in other videos too. I spent well over $10,000 over the years in dating. This is from like 21, 24 to now. Well over $10,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, fellas. Ladies and gents. $25, the initial meet and greet. The $25 meet and greet. You know what I mean? No more, no less. If that person shows high interest after that initial meet and greet, then you take them out to something to eat. Then you do more. You know what I'm saying? Because that person has earned it. They're showing that they have high interest. And if a woman says to you, oh, you the man and all this stuff, you this, you cheap, man, listen, kick rocks. My homeboy is married. My other homeboy met his wife. They went to the park on the first date because those women, they did not want free food or free attention, and it wasn't about them spending money on them. It was about them getting to know the guy. So that's it. On my way home, to the next video. Peace and love, and I'm out.